Kick-ass facts, pew 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 pew! We are still talking about interesting things people have used to defend themselves. This is the USA edition. Let us begin in California. 2016, a teenager faced with an attacker in her home grabbed a jar of peanut butter and threw it at the attacker's face. The attacker, blinded and confused, ran out of the house, allowing her to escape. 2017, a woman in Los Angeles was startled by an intruder breaking into her home. Armed with a meat cleaver in one hand and a banana in the other, which she said she grabbed in a panic, she chased the intruder out of her house. 2018, during a robbery at a local convenience store, a man used a pizza box he was holding to block the robber's gun. He then hit the robber with the box, causing him to fall. The robber, now covered in greasy pizza, fled the scene. 2020, a hot dog vendor found himself being robbed at gunpoint. Thinking quickly, he grabbed his hot dog cart, rolled it toward the thief, slamming it into him. The thief, startled by the impact, stumbled back, allowing the vendor time to run away and call the police. 2021, a woman was confronted by a thief in her garage. She grabbed a balloon animal she had made earlier and started swinging it at the man. The balloon animal struck him repeatedly in the face, and the thief, bewildered, likely embarrassed, ran off, leaving his would-be loot behind. Let's take a short, maybe, trip over to Ohio. I don't know, could be short, could be long. Geography is not my strong suit. 2014, a pizza delivery guy witnessing a carjacking in progress threw an entire box of pizzas at the carjacker's face. The shock and the mess caused the criminal to panic and leave the car behind. 2016, a woman was almost carjacked while waiting in her car. What's going on, Ohio, with the carjackings? She grabbed a package of frozen hot dogs from the back seat and began hurling them at the thief. The frozen meat missiles hit the carjacker in the face, stunning him long enough for her to drive away. Let's head over to Texas. 2017, a woman was being robbed when she grabbed a jar of peanut butter and a sponge. She threw the peanut butter at the thief's face, causing it to splatter everywhere. Then she used the sponge to slap him repeatedly. Covered in peanut butter, the thief ran off. 2019, at a grocery store, a man saw someone trying to snatch a woman's purse, so he grabbed a bottle of shampoo off the shelf, hurled it at the thief, knocking him down long enough for the woman to grab her purse back and the thief to flee. 2020, a man was being robbed when he grabbed a bag of glitter from a nearby crafts shelf and threw it at the robbers. The glitter exploded into the air, covering everything, including the robbers, who were blinded and covered in sparkles. Florida. You know this is going to be good. 2014, a man was attacked while fishing near a swamp, so he grabbed a nearby alligator by the tail and swung it at the assailant, knocking him down and forcing him to run off. The man later said he didn't have much of a choice because the alligator was already angry. 2019, a man caught a thief sneaking into his home. Instead of confronting him directly, the man grabbed the mattress from his bed and threw it over the thief. The mattress trapped the thief underneath it, and as he struggled to escape, the man was able to call the police. 2020, a woman caught a man trying to steal her car. She grabbed a live snake from her backyard, threw it into the thief's lap. Terrified of the reptile, the thief abandoned the car and ran away screaming. New York. 2015, a woman was attacked while walking to her car, defending herself by grabbing a can of spaghetti from her shopping bag. She bashed the attacker in the face. He was so stunned he ran away without taking anything. 2015, a woman was almost carjacked, but in an unexpected turn of events, she began swinging her purse and a high heel at the assailant. She hit him hard enough that he stumbled and fell, allowing her to get back in her car, lock the doors, and drive away. Also 2015, a man stopped a robbery by throwing a whole bucket of ketchup at the robber. The sticky mess covered the robber's face, and the scent of ketchup was so overpowering that he stumbled back in confusion and then left the store empty-handed. Michigan. 2014, a man found himself face-to-face with a robber in his backyard, so he grabbed a large garden gnome and hurled it at the robber. The gnome hit the man in the chest, knocking him over. He stood up and ran away, leaving the garden gnome there. I have recently developed a bit of a thing for garden gnomes. I have one that is giving you the finger. I have one that looks like the Grim Reaper, one who is drunk and is lying on the floor with his ass up, and another one who is holding himself up and peeing. I'm early days in this, but the more ridiculous, the better. Oregon, 2017, a man was being held up in a convenience store when he grabbed a bag of marshmallows from a shelf and threw it at the robber. The marshmallows exploded everywhere. The robber, bewildered, turned and ran. And the last one on our list, 2016, in New Jersey, a teenager working at a convenience store was confronted by a robber demanding money. Without hesitation, she grabbed a box of tissues and threw it at the robber's face, causing an explosion of paper. What was that box made of? The robber, blinded by flying tissues, turned and bolted out of the store, leaving his victim unharmed.